Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Yeah, on the Polkadot chart, we continue to see this ongoing decline, which shouldn't be surprising because the microstructure that I presented to you in the last video is not and was not completed. So we continue to see this decline. I'm currently following primarily the white scenario, but we're now approaching this trend line, so there could be a bit of a bounce there. Cannot rule out that the correction will complete there, but it would be preferred that the price gets at least to the yellow support zone, which means at least $7.50. Yeah, I mean, there is the yellow count. I guess if we get a bounce before getting to the yellow zone, the yellow count is likely working out, which means a not so deep correction necessarily. The yellow count is just a large ABC structure on this chart, but I need to see a first 1-2 setup to the upside, a first 5-wave pattern to the upside from a low, and then a 3-wave pullback before really confirming that a low is established if we don't reach the yellow zone. Because for me, the lower support zone there is the more reliable target, okay? And I see potentially the formation of a descending wedge that could be created here. It's a bit too early to confirm that, but there is a chance that it's forming actually this kind of wedge pattern. Obviously, the lower boundary line isn't really established yet, but it could follow that pathway into that yellow support zone. We'll see. We can only always analyze what we see right now, and based on that, we can calculate the relevant projections and make the relevant calls. And the smaller the time frame that we're looking at, the more flexible we just need to be. So looking at this, we're looking at this as a wave 2 pullback, obviously, as an ABC structure. That's the idea. In a larger degree, wave 2 correction, which as soon as completed could lead to a third wave rally, a substantial rally. It looks currently as if here a wave C to the downside is unfolding. And so we've already completed waves A and B. The C wave ideal projection target, which is the 100% extension, points towards $7.20. The first support is at $7.50, but the ideal projection target is $7.20. Let's first see if we get there. I mean, it can always go lower, but let's first see if we can get it there, because a lot of things can happen along the way. While we're getting there, we track the parameters. At the moment, my assumption is that in this C wave, we're still working on wave 3. So the wave 5 of 3 here could be an ending diagonal or something, so we might get a few more squiggles lower. Then we could get a wave 4 bounce. Current rejection, or not rejection, current resistance is between $8.89 and $9.11, and any break above $9.11 means we might need to look at the microstructure and make some adjustments, because a wave 4 shouldn't really go above that level, and then one more low in wave 5 would be preferred to complete this, to basically complete this correction there. And yeah, as long as we stay below $9.11, that means we should see at least one more 4-5 pattern to complete this correction. And the next main support levels are then $7.50, $7.20, $6.65, and even $6.50. So that's where I would expect the correction to finish. We'll see if it forms another 4-5. I mean, sometimes in these corrections, which you never know, but sometimes, sometimes, I'll do that later. So sometimes it's just forming a WXY correction. Okay, and it doesn't get that last 4-5 pattern, but then I would still want to get it to the 100% extension level. So that would be ideal. I mean, the next support, but that's not so relevant, but I might mention it, is $7.70. Yeah, that's just a quick update, and it really takes a break above $9.11 to indicate that a low is in, a low of sorts. And then a break above the B wave high at $10 would be good confirmation that the next rally to the upside has already started. But we would also need to look at the structure when we see that level break. That's my update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.